What's up guys, it's Tommy here, and finally we have a very exciting new video for you guys where we have some really good news coming out of Liverpool FC for the first time in weeks. I feel that finally the Liverpool fan base can be very happy about this interview that Alisson gave. Paul Joyce and Chris Bascombe all reporting on it because Alisson gave a very extended interview where he reveals that he actually rejected a huge contract from Saudi Arabia and he plans to stay at Liverpool for many years to come. He even hinted that he's open to a contract extension, and remember, Alisson has 3 years left on his contract, so that could mean Alisson could stay at Liverpool for 4 or 5 years. And he also said about the imminent transfer of Dijk. He talked about that, he said something very interesting about that, so all will be revealed in this video, and hopefully Trent, Salah and Van Dijk sees Alisson's commitment to Liverpool long term as an encouragement that they should commit their long term future to Liverpool FC. If you are excited about this Alisson interview and the fact that he's committing to his future, leave a like on this video and let me know in the comments below what is your score prediction for the Liverpool-Brentford game. And Alisson said that Liverpool told him of their interest in Georgie Dijk even before it was in the media, in the press, and I think that's a very good thing because you don't want Alisson to get upset and to feel that Liverpool want to replace him or that Liverpool, want a future without Alisson. You should reassure your best players like Alisson that he has the long-term future at Liverpool, and also that Liverpool are just want to future-proof this position, and we want to have a brilliant number 2 goalkeeper until Alisson leaves. Alisson said, when the interest from Saudi Arabia came, I cannot close the door on a huge deal like that, but my decision was always to stay and focus on the things we can achieve and this new beginning. So multiple Liverpool-based journalists are reporting this. Alisson made this declaration in an interview with the Telegraph newspaper, basically saying that Alisson is open to a move to Saudi Arabia in the future because the huge contracts are on offer is just absolutely mind-blowing money and you would be crazy to turn that down. So Alisson said, I have a contract and I want to honor my contract and finish my contract here, or maybe even make a new one. I'm really happy here, my family is happy, and Alisson is a very religious family man, which I respect a lot about him. And he's happy, his family is happy, so why would he go to Saudi Arabia now when he's at the peak of his career? I never got to the point where I was talking about wages and things like this with Saudi Arabia. It was just interest, but when you hear about the numbers the other players are getting, you are a little bit attracted. That is normal. Footballers have a very short career, 15, maybe 20 years in the case of goalkeepers, where you are have a top professional contract. You have to basically earn almost a lifetime of salary in these 15 or 20 years. So it's normal that footballers try to maximize the money that they are earning. Alisson continued, I will not leave now, and I never thought about that. So Alisson pretty much confirms that he is staying at Liverpool for years to come. When the interest from Saudi Arabia came, I cannot close the door on a huge deal, on a big deal like that. But my decision was always to stay and focus on the things we can achieve here at Liverpool. This new beginning, this new start, and I'm really excited about that. So hopefully that's the first of many world-class players committing their future to Liverpool. Surely when Van Dijk, when Trent, when Salah reads this interview, and they will read this interview, surely that means that they will think, you know what, we have Alisson for the next 3 or 4 years, a world-class goalkeeper. I should stay at Liverpool as well because this new project under Arne Slot is very exciting. 2 of Alisson's friends and former teammates, Fabinho and Bobby Firmino, joined Saudi Arabia and they are earning huge money at the Saudi Arabia, and I don't begrudge them that. After serving Liverpool for many years, helping Liverpool to many titles, they are entitled to earn a last huge payday, last huge contract. So it's normal that Alisson is tempted by the huge money on offer in Saudi Arabia, but a man of his principles put his family and his career first by remaining faithful to Liverpool, at least for 3 more seasons, maybe even more. So Alisson has 3 more seasons, and he will be 35 years old by the time his contract contract ends. Maybe Liverpool don't extend his contract and he leaves as a free agent. And you know what? If Alisson stays for another 3 years, he will become an even bigger legend at Liverpool. Hopefully he helps Liverpool win titles and trophies. And we could loan out Mamardashvili for 1 or 2 seasons, and in the 3rd season, in Alisson's last season, Mamardashvili could be number 2 behind Alisson to learn from him, and then he could become number 1 at Liverpool. And Mamardashvili would represent a long-term successor to Alisson, who has made it clear that he's not ready to quit Liverpool, which I think is music to the ears of Liverpool fans. And I really like how Liverpool operate, that Liverpool told Alisson of our approach to Mamardashvili before it became public. He said, I knew about Liverpool's interest in Mamardashvili, and I think that's very, very important to retain the respect of Alisson and to feel that he's wanted. The club needs to prepare for the future, Alisson said. We are not going to last forever. I'm getting old. No, for a goalkeeper, I'm still young. I have a lot of energy. I still have much to give for this club, and I want to give to the club as much as I can. But Liverpool have to prepare for the future. They have, and they will do, for different positions as well. We have so many important players with the contract expiring, and the club needs to organize themselves. So Alisson is saying to Liverpool, give new contracts to Salah, Van Dijk, Trent Alexander-Arnold. Liverpool fans and big Liverpool players don't want these world-class players, 3 of the best players in the world, to leave Liverpool, especially not on a free transfer. I think it was a good idea, Alisson said. I knew about the Mamardashvili deal before it came out on social media, and that is a good message for me, because the club cares about what I think. They are doing the right thing in my point of view, but on my side, as long as I have my contract here, and as long as I'm happy here, the club is happy with me, my family is happy here, I will stay. And that is what a absolutely fantastic message it sends to all the rest of the Liverpool players, to Arne Slot, that Alisson is committed to the long-term future of Liverpool Football Club. And as long as he has a contract here, and as long as his family is happy in Liverpool and they are settled, they have lived in Liverpool for many years, he's going to stay at Liverpool, which is absolutely fantastic. And succession planning is absolutely crucial. That's why I can't understand, we have Alisson for another 3 years, and we are already signing his replacement well in advance, but we have been missing a defensive midfielder since Fabinho left, now 2 years ago, and we still haven't signed a replacement for Fabinho. Vatarando is not Fabinho's replacement, he's not on that level, nowhere near. He is a good squad player, and that's what he will be this season. But right now, Liverpool are putting all of our faith into Ryan Gravenberch and Alexis McAllister to play this double pivot position. And yes, Gravenberch has been great, but he has only played there for 3 games. And he needs to learn on the job and he needs to improve. But against Brentford, it will be a much bigger test. Brentford are a team playing a lot of long balls. They have quick forwards. They will play on the counter attack, and they are very physical. So they will put Liverpool under a lot of pressure at Anfield. So this will be the first big test for Gravenberch. So far he has passed every test with flying colors, so I hope that he will keep doing that. But it's a very, very risky strategy for Liverpool if we don't sign a defensive midfielder. I don't believe that we won't, because honestly, it would be absolutely shocking, negligent approach to the transfer window to not let Arne Slot improve his team in his first transfer window. That would be absolutely mind-blowing negligence for me. I mean, I'm just having a headache thinking about it. That's why I'm scratching my head, really. I don't believe that Liverpool wouldn't sign a player for the here and now who improves our starting 11. Don't tell me there is not one player in the market who we could go for, because that's absolute nonsense. Even though Valencia started La Liga with 2 defeats, Mamardashvili saved the penalty against Celta Vigo, and he had a pretty good game against Barcelona as well. Valencia are just not very good, so I fully understand Mamardashvili leaving for a bigger club, but he will stay at Valencia for another season on loan, which I think will give him a good experience and he can improve further. And Alisson being committed for Liverpool's long-term future sets a precedent. If that one superstar is in the Liverpool project for the long haul, surely we can convince the other 3 players to commit their future long-term. Trent Alexander-Arnold and Van Dijk are absolutely crucial. Maybe Salah wants to go to Saudi Arabia to earn that huge contract. I don't really know. I really hope that after the transfer window is over, Liverpool focus all their attention to extending the contract of Salah, Van Dijk and Trent Alexander. The problem is, because Liverpool left it so late, we are racing against time, and also we come up against huge clubs offering massive contracts and massive signing on fees to all of these three players. Because imagine what Trent Alexander could get at Real Madrid, not just in terms of salary, but in terms of signing on fee. Because Trent would cost 150 million. He would be the most painful to lose, because Van Dijk is 33 years old, Salah is 32, I think. So they could have still earned Liverpool a hefty 50 to 100 million if we sold them with 1 year left on their contracts. But they are players who are relatively old. But Trent Alexander, he's at the peak of his career at 25 years old. If Liverpool lose him, he's a 150 million pound player. If Liverpool lose him on a free transfer, the Liverpool fans will never forgive the Liverpool hierarchy, and we will hold a grudge against Trent Alexander as well. But now let's talk about Stefan Bajcetic, because he has many teams trying to take him on loan before the window closes. Celta Vigo, Real Sociedad, Villarreal, Las Palmas, Valencia, and 2 teams from the Premier League. If Liverpool loans Bajcetic to Real Sociedad, I think a lot of Liverpool fans will be very angry, me included, because Real Sociedad tried everything to keep Zubimendi, understandably, and they succeeded. But Celta Vigo's manager confirmed publicly that Bajcetic is an actual option for Celta Vigo, and he says that he knows him very well, and he knows Celta Vigo. Bajcetic started his career at Celta Vigo. They have even worked together in the past. But Celta Vigo manager said it's possible, like everyone else, that Bajcetic comes to Celta Vigo on loan. The market is open. It is one more possibility. He's a player I know. We have trained and he knows the house. It is one more possibility. We will see what's happening. But I think if Liverpool don't sign a defensive midfielder, which would be absolute lunacy, absolute craziness, but if we don't, then we have to keep Bajcetic. We shouldn't loan him out. He should play when Gravenberch needs a rest, and when Endo is not maybe fancied by Arne Slot. Fabrizio Romano also has done his best to soothe Liverpool nerves by saying that the interest of clubs such as Real Madrid isn't anymore concrete in Trent Alexander, and the ball is still in Liverpool's court. He said, on Trent Alexander, I don't think there is one club in the world not rating Trent Alexander. Obviously all clubs like him, but Liverpool do like him as well, and Liverpool deserve respect in this story. They will have their chance to keep Trent Alexander at the club and extend his contract. Let's see how those talks go. But Liverpool need to make Trent one of the highest earners of the club, because he deserves it, and also because if he doesn't get a huge contract offer, he will just say, Real Madrid are offering me more, so I will go there. Real Madrid appreciation is something Fabrizio Romano mentioned in March, but at the moment there is nothing else fresh or concrete to add. He said, nothing has changed, I can guarantee that. Interest elsewhere hasn't intensified, but that's understandable, because Real Madrid don't need to talk to Trent Alexander right now. They can talk to him before January. When Liverpool put a contract offer on the table, the Real Madrid will say, you know what, we will counter it and we will give you a 50 million signing bonus. 50 million signing bonus. That would even be unmatchable by Liverpool, but it is still a pretty cheap deal. Because if Real Madrid wanted to buy Trent Alexander right now, we would ask for 100 million. So they are still saving a lot of money. That's how they signed Kylian Mbappe. And James Pearce claimed that longer these situations rumble on, the more that hopes of an agreement to be reached will fade. Because Bobby Firmino, James Milner, Thiago, it all went down to this, that their contract ran out because Liverpool left it late. I understand the mitigating circumstances that Jurgen Klopp told the club in November that he will leave, and then Liverpool couldn't sit down with Trent, Van Dijk and Salah to negotiate a new contract after November, because they couldn't say to them that Jurgen Klopp will stay at Liverpool for many years, obviously. But why didn't we extend the contracts of these players 2 years ago? I mean, last summer, 1 year ago, when they had 2 years left on their contracts. That's when you extend the contracts of these players. You don't let it run into the last month. Anyway, that's my opinion. Let me know what is your opinion in the comments below. And thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed this. Have a nice day. See you later. Goodbye.